Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, German Marquez.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Fouled off. He was late. The wind of the pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Doyle in position. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Runner takes off. Safe at second with a stolen base. Edman, the runner at second with 1 away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. That one not close. And the count now even up. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That's a little bit low. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball 2.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that one a little below the knees. 3 balls and a strike. Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Will Smith to the plate. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field. And towing the slab here, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Popped up. Muncy makes the catch, and there's one gone. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And now it's going to be Ezequiel Tovar. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Shohei.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Michael Toglia. Just off the outside edge. McMahon, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one fouled off. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. That ends the inning. The Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Denver, top of the second, and now it's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 0-2 now. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Right
so up next, Andy Pages. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
In there at the knees. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Off the mark there. Full count now. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
The batter will be Michael Conforto.
One and one.
In the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right field. Bouchard hauls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
And now the rookie second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Strike 1.
Ooh, Baya.
1 ball.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Out to center. Doyle under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. They're up 2-0. And we're back. Here is Chris Bryant.
Rockies, designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next one misses. And 1-1. And that is out of play. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Pajes settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting 6th, left fielder.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
Jones.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Tyro.
2 down, bases empty. Tyro Estrada to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And that's outside.
Oh.
2 outs, bases empty. To the right side, Kim. The throw to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that one is in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
In the air on the infield, Tolia under it. Makes the catch for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the
There's
first
Freddie
baseman,
Freeman now.
Freddie Freeman.
Struck out swinging his first time. Not close with that one. 1-0.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan. And that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. And a foul ball. Edman, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one fouled off. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Jones sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from first.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Flied to right his first time.
Let's go, Rockies!
Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering is down low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Max Muncy up next for the Dodgers. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Take your base.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
So bases all loaded up. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out looking his first time. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The Dodgers threatening. And a count 1-2. Fastball is outside. Hard hit, base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
First and second, 2 outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. He reached on a walk his first time. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Gordon getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Smith around third. 1 run across. Muncy on his horse around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. German Marquez is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Pitching
for the
change here,
Rockies.
Tanner Gordon.
And
Number
with the
29.
big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Gordon.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Michael Conforto will climb in. He's 0 for 1. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Four runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's towards center. Doyle sizes this one up, and that'll do it. 4 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies nothing. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third.
off
So
for
in
the
now for
Rockies,
Colorado,
right
Sean
fielder,
Bouchard.
Sean Bouchard.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Went
One
with the
ball,
sweeper,
2
but
strikes.
it misses.
Two and two.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Catcher.
Jacob Stallings now.
Stallings.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Edman going back on it. And that one finds the forest. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 6-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Just missed. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That cutter right there had just
Up
enough
next
movement
for the
on it to
Rockies,
get the swing and miss. It wasn't a
third
great
baseman,
location by any means. That's typically a spot that
McMahon.
hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
McMahon swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the sweeper is off the plate. High fly ball out to center field. Edman right there to make the grab. And that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. On to the 4th,
Leading off for
and
the
stepping
Dodgers,
in
second
is the
baseman,
speedy
Ha-Seong
Ha-Seong Kim. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Kim aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a foul out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one hammered left field. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the
Now
RBI.
batting,
Put a
the
pretty good
center
swing
fielder,
on that one as he
Tommy
drove it
Edman.
out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So a man aboard. And here comes Tommy Edman.
A walk, and he's also singled.
There's a strike. Foul ball. He goes down looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. There's the strike. One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. Check swing, and that's a ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Smith in the box again, takes a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside corner, got him looking. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ezequiel Tovar. Ohtani back to work. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. Grounded out his first time up.
Toglia.
And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss.
You tie a guy
1 ball,
up like
2
that,
strikes.
you're feeling like you are in command.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he
Up
likes to
next
shoot
for
the ball
Rockies,
the other way, but
designated
that time,
hitter,
a little anxious.
Chris Bryant.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Chris Bryant. There's your strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Smith under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 7-1. Ready now for the 5th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the
that's a
plate.
ball.
It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the
1-1.
starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That one to
that's
first, and foul ball. That one
That's
missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the
And now,
Dodgers,
Andy
right
Pages.
fielder, Andy Pages.
Let's go, Colorado!
And he takes a strike. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Boog gets talked about a lot,
next
but
for the
a good
Dodgers,
high
the
fastball in a
designated
2-strike
hitter,
situation,
Michael
it's just
Conforto.
become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs.
Jones brings it in for the 3rd out. Dodgers go down quietly, and they're on top 7-1. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of the
for the
inning.
Rockies,
Here's the left fielder,
left
Nolan
fielder,
Jones.
Nolan Jones.
First
Ball,
pitch doesn't
outside.
find the zone.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And a 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
And on the mound, you know,
Now
confidence
batting,
has to be
second
pretty high with
baseman,
all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Outside,
that's a ball.
and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1
Threw
and 2.
that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
One down, base is empty. Next
2 balls,
offering is
2 strikes.
outside. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting,
Sean
right
Bouchard
fielder,
getting ready to hit. He was a
Sean
strikeout
Bouchard.
victim his first time. Bouchard
1 ball,
goes
no
6
strike.
feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Foul ball there.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
1 ball, 2 strike.
On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim. To the right side. Sends it to Tolia. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now it's Mookie Betts.
Go Rockies.
And that drops in for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Lawrence, a right-hander, loosening up as well. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Everything came together
Now
for him.
batting,
That's about as
center
textbook
fielder,
as it
Tommy
gets. Got his
Edman.
stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Late swing, foul to the left. Betts stands at first with 1 out. That's
1-1.
outside. 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Ball 3.
Teoscar Hernandez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. There's a swing and a drive. Bouchard on the run towards the line. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tanner Gordon departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching
Lucas
for the
Gilbreth
Rockies.
will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the 3rd out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 1. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Siggy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Fastball is outside. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, but close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Brenton Doyle will hit next.
Center fielder.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Very high with that one. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Now
There's Ryan
batting,
McMahon
third
now.
baseman,
1 for 2.
Ryan McMahon.
First
One ball,
pitch,
no
not
strike.
close.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
There's a strike. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 6th. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max
Leading off for
Muncy.
Los Angeles, third baseman, Max Muncy.
That's too low. 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering upstairs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering way off the plate. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
Now batting, right
And
fielder,
next for L.A.,
Andy
Andy
Pajes.
Pajes. There's the strike. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty.
Whoa.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's too high. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Jones has a beat on it, corrals it, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Ohtani back to work. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Michael Grove getting ready to go. Vesia also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now batting.
Michael Toglia
First
digging
baseman,
in for the Rockies.
Michael Toglia.
Upstairs. Ball one. Fought off foul. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next offering way upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This to third. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ohtani will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Los
Michael
Angeles.
Grove taking over on the mound.
Number 29.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Michael Grove.
Two down, bases empty.
And now the DH, Chris Bryant.
Second overall pick in the 2013 draft.
In there at the knees for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Fly ball to right. Pajes makes the catch, inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 1. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. Gilbreth in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Mookie digs in here.
Betts.
First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Now
Tommy
batting,
Edman at the
center
plate.
fielder, Tommy Edman.
First pitch misses. And that's outside.
2 balls, no strike.
Just missed.
3-0.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Jones sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to. McMahon tags the runner for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That one the other way. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Now
That swing
batting,
right there tells me
second
he's seeing the
baseman,
ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid
Estrada.
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Tyro Estrada digs in now. Check swing, called strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Michael Kopech preparing to come on if needed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A solo shot. It's 9-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. Check swing, called strike. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Tosses to first, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, Catcher, Jacob.
2 outs, bases empty. Jacob Stallings, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That one pushed foul. Outside low. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 9-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Justin Lawrence.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that one fouled off. Pulls that one foul. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. That one missing inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Vodnik, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 2. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. And that is out of play. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
A sliding stop, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch just misses. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Rockies down to their last out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
This could end it. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.